Alright, so I'm going to share my experience with making the process of quitting weed easier for you, okay, because the first week of quitting weed is the hardest, okay, so I'm just going to run through exactly what the withdrawals or the symptoms are going to be, so you can therefore mentally prepare yourself for this first week. And my goal, or what I really want out of this video, is for you to completely get off weed, not relapse, okay, so I'm just going to tell you exactly what I felt for the first week, because the first week is the hardest, and you just need to mentally prepare yourself for this first week. Once you get through the first week, you can then worry about the following week. But just to give you a backstory on my journey when I quit, I gave myself 30 days. So I did a 30-day challenge, which I made a video series on my channel. So day 1 to 30 to completely quit weed. And now that I've completely quit weed, I can't believe how far I've come. I'm so proud of myself, and not relying on a drug and having no addictions is just such a beautiful feeling, right? So I want the same for you. I want you to come out on top and win. And look, if someone like me can do it, you can do it. There's no difference between you and me, right? We're both humans at the end of the day. I smoked for 8 years, okay, so I did smoke for a long time. I was smoking at least 20 bongs per night, so I do understand what heavy usage is and what dependency is. And I used it. Look, I did whatever I needed to do during the day. I was productive, but then when it came to nighttime, I relied on weed just to fall asleep. It was like my guaranteed sort of go-to, to get to sleep. And I didn't want to operate like that no more, so I decided that enough was enough. I want to quit. And I mentally prepared myself for 30 days. I recorded the challenge, and I'm now here to give you my insight or share my experience on how I felt and what I did to combat those issues that I was facing with the with the whole sort of withdrawal process for the first week. So I'll just get straight into it. Now, the first withdrawal that you're going to feel, or the first withdrawal you're actually going to feel, would be the lack of sleep, okay? You're not going to sleep much at all for this whole week. If you're thinking you're going to get good sleep, you're not going to sleep without it, right? I mean, everyone has their own sort of ways they react to withdrawals, okay? But what I faced was I couldn't sleep, man. Like, I literally couldn't sleep. That first week was so hard for me. And the time it took for me to fall asleep it just took me ages, right? Like, it took me ages. I'm physically fit. I trained twice a day, and I still couldn't sleep at night, right? I still couldn't manage to get myself to sleep. So I had to completely go through these withdrawals, tackle them head on, okay? But what I did, trial and error during this or what I did do during this first week to make it a bit easier for me, was I got my hands on some melatonin. You can get melatonin, which is over-the-counter sort of sleep aid, a natural sleep aid. And I used melatonin for the first week. It didn't do miracles for me, but it definitely did help me get like an extra maybe 1 to 2 hours sleep. And the time it took for me to fall asleep was obviously a bit quicker than without taking it, because I would sort of experiment without it and so forth. But for that first week, to help you sort of sleep, I would get my hands on some natural melatonin, and that will definitely help as a natural sort of sleep aid, yeah? So that's basically what you can do to combat that. Now, the second most withdrawal that I felt was the irritability, okay? So being irritable, not being in a good sort of, feeling down and shit, right? Like feeling down and shit, like during the day, then the following day, right? When you think about it, it would be more or less due to you not sleeping well. Your mood's going to be down, okay? But what you can do to feel a lot better is, I would recommend just purely relying on nutrition to combat your mood. So when I say nutrition, I would rely on high fats, good protein sources, and some good carbs. So in terms of fats, I would recommend sticking with high fats, good healthy fats. So avocados, salmon, add some fish oil, have some olive oil, some almonds, like stuff like that. Just good high quality fats. With protein sources, keep them really lean. Go for like chicken breast, go for, if you're someone that doesn't eat meat, I don't know, go for lentils, tofu, You can also incorporate eggs. Eggs are good protein, good fats as well. So chicken breast, eggs, fish. Fish is excellent. Go for fish. Extra lean mince. If you have extra lean mince, go for extra lean mince. But yeah, nutrition is huge. It's vital for your body, especially during this stage when you're quitting. And it should be something that you staple with your life as well, right? Like a good diet helps you make better decisions, helps your mood. So yeah, I would definitely incorporate and change your nutrition during this phase and keep it going sort of after you quit as well. But you can also incorporate detox shakes. I incorporated some during my first week. I had some avocado smoothies that I made. Also some like cucumber, lemon, spinach, water. You just blend it all up, drink that. You feel a lot better. It helps with your mood, gives you more energy as well during the day. So I tend to have that in the morning. But yeah, that's something you can also add. But if you don't have access to like a blender or anything like that, just stick with nutrition, right? So stick with that. Drink lots of water as well. Drink at least 3 liters of water per day. Okay, water's going to help your body, helps flush out toxins as well from your body, and just stay hydrated, right? So water's very important. That will also combat the next withdrawal that I was going to say, which, I mean, not combat it, but you will also get less likelihood of getting or developing more migraines or headaches. I still got the headaches, okay, regardless, because even when I did drink 3 liters of water per day, I still would get headaches. Look, what you could do to help the headaches, you're just going to have to write it out. Take some Panadol, paracetamol, and when the headaches do come, which they are random, they can come at night, they can come during the day. It all just depends, right? Like there's no real exact time when the headaches come. Sometimes they came for me in the morning. But yeah, I would just take Panadol within about 20 minutes after drinking water. They would just disappear, right? So that's just something you're going to face for the first week. So just get yourself sort of ready for that, that withdrawal. So headaches, you've also got tiredness during the day, okay? So if you do feel tired during the day, okay, and you're someone that works, when you come home from work, have a nap, sleep for about an hour. Just understand that your normal sleep cycle that you were usually used to when you were smoking weed, that's going to go out the window. It's okay. Your first week, your body's going to go through a lot of changes. Your brain's going through a lot of changes. So it's important to have some naps during the day. If you can get an hour sleep here, 2 hours sleep here during the day, if you really need to crash out, just crash out, listen to your body, okay, and just give yourself some rest, okay? You need a rest as well, especially when you're not sleeping properly during the night. You need to make sure that you get some rest at least during the day. So that's what I would really recommend. And the last sort of withdrawal, or the last symptom that I faced, or that you will face as well, is being lonely, okay? It's a lonely road when you're trying to do well. It's a lonely road when you're trying to remove bad habits, when a lot of people are just keeping them in their lifestyle. They've accepted it, they've sold themselves short. You and me both don't want that for our lives. We want more, okay? So this is where you incorporate self-love. This is where you incorporate, speaking to loved ones. I would speak to my family. I'm overseas, so I'm by myself. So I would just speak to either my partner, loved ones, a friend, and that definitely helps. I'd just sit there, just talk about anything about life. Ask them how they're doing, talk about them. Just speak to someone, have some social contact, some social interaction. If you can't, or if you don't have any family or friends or anything like that, what you can do is, this brings me to my next point, which you need to do, okay, to help you with this whole sort of process of quitting weed. You need to incorporate, nature walks. Go out in nature, put some music in, put your best tracks in, make your mood a lot better. Listen to your favorite tracks, go for a walk in nature, right? Be at one with nature. Once you quit weed, you're going to want to find natural happiness, right? And why not introduce that in the first week? So I would just go for a walk. When the sun goes down, I would go for a walk, put my headphones in, and then just burn a sweat. You want to be exercising during your phase of quitting weed. Why? Because when you're quitting weed, your body needs exercise to get the toxins, the weed toxins, out of your body, right? They get stuck to your fat cells, and you want to be sweating it out. You want to be getting it out of your system. So if you have access to go to a sauna, even better. Go to a sauna a couple of times a week. Go do your nature walks a couple of times a week. Go to the gym. Get a gym membership. You know, it's another habit you can incorporate. Start lifting light weights. There's plenty of information out there on the internet that's free that you can just follow. Just get yourself in the gym, get yourself at least 30 minutes training, right? 30 minutes. It's good for your health. It's good for your longevity. But yeah, incorporate some sort of exercise. Be out with nature, going for walks. Yeah, like give yourself a bit of a detox. You know, and speak to loved ones. Put on some good tracks. You could even have a hot bath before bed. That also helps as well. Like when you're feeling lonely, like you're feeling shitty, a nice hot bath, hot shower, and yeah, just build some good routine habits and get through the first week like that, right? It's not hard to get through. Is it annoying? Yes, you know, like it is annoying going through these withdrawal stages, but they're not, if I can do it, you can do it. There's no difference, right? It's just, you just got to change your mindset, your belief, give yourself some self-love. Just understand that what you did to your body for so many years, I don't know exactly how long you were smoking, but I look at it like this, right? I was smoking for 8 years. I was completely reliant on a drug to put me to sleep, and in the process I became addicted and I formed bad habits, right? So it's only fair for your body to go through, you know, withdrawal phase, like, or go through the symptoms for the first week, because it's trying to basically configure itself, right? You're changing your lifestyle now. You're not giving it that band-aid, that chemical anymore of weed. So you need to now accept that, all right, it is what it is. I understand, but I'm telling you, brother, like by the 30th day, I guarantee you'll be able to quit weed. You'll be looking back going, fuck man, I'm so proud of how far I've come. I'm no longer relying on it. I can get through life without relying on a drug. When shit happens, I'm just like, oh well, shit happens. You get to, you know, tackle challenges head on. You become better at decision making. You form better relationships. There's just so many pluses. There's nothing to lose by quitting weed, okay? I'm telling you, there's nothing to lose, okay? You might lose some so-called weed friends along the way, but so be it, man. Like, you care about your future. You know you can operate better without it, okay? And you're not going to sell yourself short, and you're prepared to give yourself a better life, change your life for yourself, change your life, you know, lives for others around you. So there'll be a time where you know, will need to help, like a family member, a loved one, a friend who's going through this, and because you've quit, you can actually advise them, look bro, it's if I can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean? Just pass this on, but get through the first week first, okay, and then worry about the following weeks as they come. But I can guarantee you, once you make it through the first week, it just gets easier, okay? So I'll just keep continuing to make videos like day 7 to 14, 14 to 21, 21 to 30, and then that way you can sort of understand how the withdrawal process works. If you want to watch my videos from day 1 to 30, I made a personal vlog series on me quitting weed. I recorded every single day, okay? That was my first vlog. Recorded every single day. Told you exactly how I was feeling, challenges, everything like that. So I highly recommend to watch that. And yeah, I managed to quit weed on the 30th day. So I'm much better. I'm in a much better position right now in life, and I'm so grateful for how far I've come. So 30 days, man, for 8 years of use, that's a really good trade-off in my opinion. So if I can do it, you can do it. If you like this video, please subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. It's a new channel, and give it a like if you can, if you like the video. But I'll see you in the next video. Take care, look after your health. You can do this. I've got faith in you, all right? Peace out.